On this episode of Cryptkowski Brothers, we went to Maine to look for the Spectral Moose.
Don't you mean old Moxie?
Spectral Moose is said to be 10 to 15 feet tall, have 20 plus horns on each antler, has white fur, and is always seen with other moose.
The Spectral Moose also has powers like it can't be hurt, can vanish into thin air, and if somehow you kill it, it can come back to life.
Most of the Spectral Moose sightings were in the 90s, the 1890s to be exact.
The Spectral Moose behaves like a normal moose during its sightings and will attack if it is provoked. Afterwards, it vanishes without a trace. The Spectral Moose could be a spirit or guardian of sorts, or maybe it's just a ghost moose.
Or it could be moose with gigantism and leucism, which are two pretty rare genetic traits, which explains why there's so few sightings.
And we would have found out if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
We went to Moosehead Lake, took a moose tour to see if any of the moose we could find were spectral, then took a road trip around Maine to see what we could find. The following footage is what we found. We're at Northeast Whitewater.
And we're gonna take a moose tour with them and see if we can find the Spectral Moose.
So, before we start this tour, tell me, what do you know about the Spectral Moose?
I've done a little bit of reading recently. The legend has it was first seen in the late 1800s by several different hunters, a few different sightings. But they say it was over 15 feet tall and could withstand bullets. You're welcome to sit up front if you want, so climb on in, make yourself. So we'll do our best to find a moose, but the only one I can guarantee is that chainsaw carving on the left.
What would you say are some theories you have on what the Spectral Moose is?
Good question. That could be like you were saying earlier, like gigantism, as well as it being albino, so a combination of multiple rare conditions. Outside of that, I'm not really sure what else could be going on.
If moose have no natural predators, why are they so aggressive?
So moose here in Maine are not really known for being aggressive. You know, bulls may be aggressive during the rut when they're fighting with each other for mating rights. But other than that, like a cow with a calf would protect its young. But for the most part, they tend to just run into the woods, kind of go the other way and go away from any commotion or people or anything going on. So moose tracks, it looks like he's walking that way. And it looks like you can see a little bit of a path like they've been walking through here fairly often. But that one looks like the most recent right there. But then you can see there's more track right there, here, a whole bunch of them. Well, we're here at Little Moxie trying to find Old Moxie, drinking from Little Moxie. And that mountain you guys are looking at across the pond there, that is Bald Mountain.
Huh. Why is there three trees on it? It's bald. Why is there trees on it?
You see, technically a bald man has hair. It's just really, really small.
So the bog here, this is the West Shirley Bog. And the bog actually goes on for a couple of miles up around the bend there, farther than we can see. And if you look straight ahead of us here, that mountain peak in the distance is Big Moose Mountain.
Moose. Okay, I know. That one's Big Moose, that one's Little Moose. Even though at this distance, Little Moose looks bigger than Big Moose.
Across Moosehead Lake, you can see Blair Hill, Burnt Jacket, Elephant Mountain, Whitecap Mountain, and Number 4 Mountain.
Moose poop. That's it.
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh, moose tracks. But are they spectral moose tracks? They're just probably regular moose. So one common trait with spectral moose sightings is that the horns that it has on its antlers are more than a moose should have. Mm-hmm. Do you got any idea of what that means, of like how that could happen?
No, not exactly how it could happen. I think like we had talked about earlier, probably something to do with like the gigantism. But your average moose will have, 10 to 12 points per antler, 10 to 12 spikes. But the spectral moose, they say, would have upwards of 20 plus on each antler rather than just the 10 to 12. So, very uncommon sighting.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks,
it was a pleasure. Of course. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
One last thing.
Congratulations to us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Love a good sticker.
You're welcome.
Check it out. Awesome. Thanks, guys. It was great to meet you. It was great to spend the morning with you. I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Unfortunately, we saw no spectral moose nor moose on the moose tour.
Only some feces.
Derek, our tour guide, mentioned a nickname given to the spectral moose, Old Moxie, which is exactly like the soda.
So we're gonna give it a taste test and see how it is. Tastes pretty good. What do you think?
You may have it back.
I give Moxie a 10 out of 10. We'll definitely try this again.
I'm leaving Moxie. Holland can have it out of 10. Definitely not trying it again.
Well, that suits me.
And now, the road trip.
No spectral moose on Mount Keneal.
No spectral moose at the Birches. No spectral moose at Lily Bay State Park.
No spectral moose at the Lazy Tom Bog.
No spectral moose in Cocajo.
Well, there is this flying moose.
This stuffed moose.
This fiberglass moose. This moose made of metal.
And this moose made of metal. We didn't even see a single, real, living moose. Just a bunch of statues.
And to think, somewhere in Maine, someone is mad that the furred moose this week is blocking their path to work and making them late.
Next episode, we're going to the woods.
We're gonna have a devil of a time.
Like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Hey, Bunny, can we see a moose?